Hello friend, how is it going? Welcome back to Toyota Maintenance YouTube channel. Today I have in my shop returning customer 2015 Toyota Corolla S, and look at this beautiful design. I really dig this front. I will say definitely beautiful car, despite the fact it's just Corolla. You might think these are boring cars, but in this trim I think she's pretty cool. I also like the interior. It's that modern approach to it, nothing flashy or special, but I really like this vehicle. She came for just a simple regular oil change. The owner is very smart. She's not letting it slip. She drives this vehicle a lot, so she keeps coming back pretty often. That's a really good idea, obviously, right? We want that engine last. We want this motor engine run with the fresh oil, clean oil. So let's go in this video, do the basics. For the people who might decide to do it themselves, let's go to do engine oil and filter change. This is what you see when you get underneath the hood. The engine is the classic 1.8 liter 4-cylinder 2ZRFE model. When you do the engine oil change, ideally have your engine warm, so engine oil can nicely flow out. Here you can see this is the filler. It nicely tells us we will be using 0W20 full synthetic. What I do, at least to create a nice way for an engine oil to flow out, I at least pull the dipstick so there's no vacuum and most of the oil will get out. Let's go under the vehicle. Here, driver's side, we will be not working here. It's a transmission pan, oil pan. But here, this is our area. So it's a drain bolt with a crush washer. And here is the housing for the engine oil filter. So we will continue with getting rid of the old oil using a 14mm socket. Let's see how tight it is. If it's overdone or not. Ooh, that was pretty crazy. I didn't do this. She went meanwhile to the different service, different companies. I said she drives a lot, so it's doable. Definitely the thread, it's not strict, but I'm against this over tightening. If you have the right washer from Toyota, the blue one, if you torque it 39 as it's supposed to be, you are guaranteed the bolt will never fall off. You don't have to be over tightening this bolt. There's no need for that. But it's fine. It still gave relatively okay. It's definitely nice shape. If I look through the oil, that stream of the oil as I see it coming out, I can show it to you. I can see it's slightly reddish maybe. It just changed and you are looking the wrong way. But yeah, that's a definitely synthetic 0W20. This is not a conventional oil. It was done correctly and she clearly observed that interval. She didn't let it go too late. Awesome. That engine oil filter housing so close to the drain plug that I can continue immediately to do these oil changes. You better have correct oil wrench. Please don't try to use a pliers, channel lock pliers or something like that on it. This is made of plastic, that whole housing. I'm not sure why. Many times we see it stripped because somebody over torqued it or something. So this wrench nicely fits on it. I hope you can see it. And it was, again, I will say very slightly over tight, but if I'm using such a short ratchet as you can see, and I was able to crack it open, that's fine. We will discuss the torque when we will be putting new filter on it. There's no reason to torque it more than 25 Newton meters because there is a rubber o-ring which we will replace, and that will prevent any possible oil leaks. I prefer to let it drain like this so I don't have a big mess. You saw me unscrewing that, but just let it drip for a few minutes and I will avoid any spills. And this is advantage if you do it yourself. You will get most of that engine oil out. As you can imagine, fast lube places, they don't have a time to stand around and wait for this dripping to stop. So dripping in our case stopped at approximately 5 minutes after I opened it. I have the housing here, the old filter, and we will move to the bench together and see how you install that new filter. If you ever did these oil changes in the past, you will see right here, that's the housing, and you will see when you see, you will see when you see. When you will remove the housing from the engine and you will see the green color on that housing, this rubber o-ring, you see it was aftermarket. Am I correct? Here is written nicely, very little print, Napa Gold. So you saw the old filter, I can get rid of it. It was just for you to show you the difference. Now we will install the new o-ring. If it was Toyota part, if you bought a brand new Toyota o-ring, it will be black. Here, make sure that you are putting in correct groove right here and you don't go all the way out. So this is the new rubber o-ring, which will make sure for us that it will never leak. You can always put slight amount of the oil on that rubber so it nicely can be installed. This doesn't matter either way. There is a print also on that, but you can put it either way and it's ready to be installed in the vehicle. And don't ever throw away these because they make really cool the wristband. Look at that. Anytime I wear it in the store, people are asking me, hey, where did you get it? This is so cool. We are back underneath the vehicle, so I can install the drain bolt with a new crush washer. Ideally, you use the new one. However, the blue one from Toyota, these can be reused. Just use a common sense when you are looking at them if they are not ripped or something. So 39 Newton meters as we discussed. I will wipe this off. I don't use a torque wrench. I did so many oil changes. I feel like I got it perfectly in my hand. It will be not over torqued and the drain plug will definitely not fall off. Here we come with that new filter. We lubricated the o-ring. There is still a little bit oil also left on that housing. So you will be surprised. Now where there is a resistance, slow down. You don't want to pinch that new gasket. So that's the time to slow down. And really just use 25 Newton meters. It's even written on that housing. I go in these little movements because I feel the rubber gasket wasn't pinched and it nicely coming in. When I will hit the end, I will show you. I will be basically not putting any much pressure on it. You hear that sound? Good. I'm almost there. And that's it. Even with this small ratchet, that's it. Don't over torque it because it's a nightmare then remove it. And everybody's risking damaging this plastic. So this is enough, I guarantee you it will not leak. Now we got rid of the old oil. We better don't forget to put a new one in. So I will unscrew this filler cap. I keep wiping everything religiously. As I said before, it shows the 0W20. You don't have to remember that. It's written on it. Pull the dipstick and wipe it off also. Clean it. Nice. And I will bring my adapter, the funnel, which will make the filling it easy. You know this funnel from previous videos. I can read it for you again. I review it, but it's from Motive Tools, and I can even see the number. It's a MX2301. It's a screw-on with a rubber gasket, so basically it will never leak down there. You will never make a mess. You will have to miss this whole huge opening to make a mess. So now we can pour the new oil. I will assume most of you will agree you can't go wrong with this Mobil 1 0W20. This comes in the 5 quarts, and this engine, when you replace the engine oil filter, supposed to be filled with 4.4 quarts. I put the marks here for you so you can see it. It's actually all these oil cans are equipped with those little marks for quarts and liters. So full it's 5, right? And then we will go down. If it's 4.4, we will basically go down right in the middle here. There will be 0.6 remaining, and we will have a 4.4 installed. So here comes the oil, beautiful gold, kind of clear, transparent, absolutely gorgeous. It looks like honey, very light honey. I love it. So I will go ahead, fill it up, and then basically we will be done. And you can see the level of the oil remaining. It's moving down there. It's nicely, you can see it nicely. In some jugs, it's hard to see. This one is very easy to see. So I really like that. Now, why you will, for those who are brand new to this and just trying to learn, why you will not say, hey, whatever, half quart, I don't care, I will just pour it in. Well, you don't want to overfill the engine. It's designed, this will be on the maximum, it will be touching the max on the dipstick. You don't want to overfill it because you might damage the engine, blow some seals, or some damage could occur. So definitely stick with that 4.4 quarts. I can go ahead and remove my funnel. There's always tiny bit of oil on the bottom, so I just carry it away with the rag so I don't put some spillage on the engine. If you do it yourself, don't forget to put this back nice and snug. Also, what is missing is dipstick. If you will forget and you will start driving, you will have that oil all over here, the hood and everywhere. Believe me, I saw that happen in the past. And basically, if it's you are done. You can always go and reset the maintenance system in the vehicle, which is built in. I will remove the old sticker from the windshield and put a new one for additional 5,000 miles. I don't care what seller or the maker Toyota says that you can drive with the full synthetic all the way to 10,000 miles. I don't recommend it. I discuss it with my customers and I give them my own recommendation. Please go only 5,000 miles, because what we see after 5,000 miles, the oil is contaminated. It's better to replace it for longevity of the engine. I hope you found this video helpful, and please be subscribed. Thank you for watching, thank you for your great support, and have a great day, my friend.